Good morning, my friends. Happy Saturday. Happy start of the NFL playoffs. It is a day of hope for a number of teams before many are going to go home this weekend, including my Green Bay Packers. Hopefully, their season does not end down in Chicago tonight. But I had to get some rips in this morning. We got to do some football for the start of NFL playoffs, right? So thank you guys for joining us this morning. Welcome in, welcome in. We're gonna have a little fun. We got three football rips. We're doing some more of those oversized stained glass mosaics. You know I love them. Then we're gonna do some more of those calendars. You guys are gonna have lots of time to chat with me while I rip 72 packs of cards out of those. And then we're going to do some more Optic, which is always a good time running Optic. So that's what we have in store. You guys can see on the schedule there how we're going to track those times. They're always plus or minus 5 minutes, but I think we'll stay pretty much on course today. We should finish up right around lunchtime, Central Time, and get you guys on your way for a Saturday or get you ready for some NFL football. So buckle up, fill up your coffee cups or beverages, whatever you got going on for the day. Grab some snacks, some breakfast, some lunch, whatever you want to call it. Grab some. Let's have some fun. Let's rip some cards. I see some fun names in here, guys. Thanks for joining us. Coach Jay's chatting already. We got Angel popping in. Angel, it is great to see you, my friend. I hope you had a great holidays. And everyone else, sorry if I missed anyone else on the thing. Welcome in. We love you all. Welcome back and or welcome to the Card Lines family. We're going to do the hit counter again today as always, so let me start by bringing up our teams for our Mosaic bundle break 884. We've got, and you guys are going to remember again, these are super big on the screen, so I'm going to be ripping one, getting the cards out. Everyone, give Max a shout out for me. He's here with me today, ripping the playoffs as well, and he's going to help me on the other screen as well deal with all these plastic craziness as you guys can watch on the overhead. Nothing's coming off, of course. We're going to get our packs out. We're going to get into Mosaic. And Angel, good luck on your Arizona Cardinals. Matt's on your Falcons one more time. See what we can do for you. Benjamin with the Ravens. We got John with the Bills. We've got Benjamin with the Panthers, Bubba G with the Chicago Bears, Lloyd with the Bengals, Matt with the Browns, Shirley SNN with the Cowboys, Angel the Broncos, Ben the Lions, Matt Packers, Daryl's rocking the Texans. Sorry about all the plastic. We've got Sean with the Colts, Zach the Jaguars. We got Michael with the Chiefs. Blaine's got the Raiders. Sean, the Chargers. Casey, the Rams. Al with the Dolphins. There's our first two bundles and oversized. And here's our packs. And we're going to get into our packs first. We'll do a couple oversized. We'll do the second set of bundles and then the oversized. And that'll be it. So you guys will have the halfway point to hit the hit counter. But let me finish up here. Greg with the Patriots. Lloyd the Saints, Thomas the Giants, Bubba G the Jets, Casey the Eagles, Dylan the Steelers, Lloyd with the 49ers and the Seahawks, Robert with the Buccaneers, Lloyd with the Titans, and James U with Washington. So thank you guys so much for grabbing those spots. And good luck on all of you. I can only pull 4 stained glasses. But hopefully we can spread some love for you guys, get you some other hits. And we still need to pull a regular stained glass on one of these. So maybe today is the day. Let's talk about that hit counter now. You guys know it. You love it. You're all degenerates, so you love gambling. So we're going to get our gambling fix out here today. Let us know which of these 4. We're going to go with teams again today. And since I figured we're starting the playoffs, all the big teams are going to get all the love the next few weeks. So I thought for our hit counter today, we'd go with the worst teams in football and celebrate those. So we've got the 4 AFC division chumps, if you will. The Jets, the Browns, the Titans, and the Raiders are the teams we're going to track in this break today, which ironically enough, you've got Cleveland, Tennessee, and the Raiders with some of the big rookies we can pull. So that's fun to track that. But it also means not only did those teams get good rookies this year, but they're going to get good draft picks again next year. So we will see if any of these teams can go from the bottom to the top next year. Las Vegas, who knows what they're going to do? That organization is an absolute mess. Tennessee, they can never seem to figure it out either, but they got plenty of talent. Cleveland, I think, could be really good next year. They did fire their coach, so we will see what their coaching staff looks like. But man, do they have a ton of talent on both sides of the ball moving forward, and they're going to get another high draft pick. And then the Jets, I'm just going to leave the Jets alone because they beat themselves up enough. So, but that's our 4 hit counters, the bottom teams in the AFC for this break. So you tell us which of those 4 teams are going to get the most cards in this break, as well as what the total number of all 4 teams is going to be. So that is teams. So keep in mind it should be a little higher than normal, right? So 20s, 30s, probably a good guess. And if you guys get the spot correct or the total number correct, you get a leprechaun who are going to race for you at the end of the day for some free stuff. If you guys are hanging out in our chats, whether it's eBay or YouTube, thank you for doing so. If you do make predictions in the hit counter and we maybe don't recognize your call sign name, or if you haven't broke with us before where we shipped anything like that, please let us know what spots you're tied to in the break. Or if you're not in the breaks, which is totally fine, there's no purchase necessary. We just need to know who you are and so that we can get something to you. So if you've never had us ship anything to before, shoot us a note. You can send it to info@cardlines.com or to me directly at jeff@cardlines.com and just say, hey, this is, Susan. I was in the break today, and if I win free stuff, here's my address so that we can get you your stuff. All right. So, and I see that coming in. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right. So let's get into our first bundle. Good luck, everyone. And let's talk about some playoffs. The meme of Jim Moore, one of the best ever. Here we go. Our first card, Wes Chandler for the Saints. Lloyd, you are our first one on the board for us. Then there's a brown, and it's a good brown to get. Shedeur Sanders, maybe establishing himself as the best quarterback out of the draft, even though he was the 5th round and slid all the way down. But congrats to the brown spot. Matt, you're getting started early with the Shedeur. And our hit counter gets on the board with Cleveland. Angel, here's an epic performer, Trey McBride for you. Danny White. I don't remember the teams. Myles Garrett, the sack record master. He broke the record with 4 minutes left in the regular season. Congrats to Myles Garrett on a record-breaking season. Cleveland is up to 2. There's Mark Andrews, Jonathan Stewart. Another rookie, Mitchell Evans for Carolina. And our first purple scope, and I really do like these purple scopes. For as much as I've opened them, I haven't tired of looking at the purple scopes yet. It's a rookie for the Lions, Dominic Lovett. Congratulations, Ben. I hope you love it. Haha. Bad joke. It's early, guys. I only have 1 cup of coffee. Breece Hall for the Jets. The Jets get on the board. The Titans, Cam Ward, number 1 draft pick. So we are hitting rookie quarterbacks early, my friends. Cam Ward for the Titans. Lloyd, congratulations. And Tennessee goes on the hit counter. We're up to 4 already, very early in the break. There's Kendre Miller, Wes Chandler again. John Elway for the Broncos. There's another Dominic Lovett for the Lions. And our next purple scope is for those Jets. It is Garrett Wilson from the England game. So congratulations to Bubba G on a purple scope. And the Jets go to 2 on the hit counter. The Jets are going to go to 3 with back-to-back Garrett Wilsons. And we got Frank Gore, Jamar Chase, Terrence Ferguson, rookie for the Rams, and a Cam Ward purple scope. Lloyd, 2 Cam Wards early, including, again, I've complained about this enough, but why this card didn't get the rookie shield still frustrates me every time I see it. But congrats to Lloyd. Tennessee's up to 2. The Raiders need to follow suit here. Adam Thielen, Jalen Milroe, rookie for the Seahawks. Jalen Waddle. Isaiah Davis for the Jets. The Jets get on the hit counter. Boy, these teams understood the task. Wow. Jonathan Stewart. There's the Raiders. And that's the Raider card we want to pull. Ashton Genty. Congratulations to the Raider spot. Blaine on an Ashton Genty. We are hitting pretty good early here, guys. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come for our breaks today. A.J. Brown on the purple scope for the Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations to Casey on that one. Yeah, very good start with the rookies so far. Tank Bigsby, Christian McCaffrey, Jared Verse, Gray Zabel, rookie for the Seahawks. Epic performer, Saquon Barkley, Stephon Diggs, Trevor Lawrence, Lil T-Law, Trent McDuffie, Warren Moon, Jaquez Hunter, rookie for the Rams. And the next scope is going to be for Matt and his Falcons. It's Darnell Mooney on the purple scope. So, Matt, congratulations. Najee Harris, Travis Kelce for the Chiefs. Tyrone Tracy, Kareem Hunt, JT Tiamalo, rookie for the Colts. One more purple scope for this bundle is going to be Ricky Pearsall for the 49ers. He kind of came to his own this year, and the 49ers offense is going to be tough to beat in the playoffs. So, Lloyd, congrats on another scope. Here's a Monroe St. Brown on the Elevate. J-Love for the Packers on the Brazil games, and Khalil Shakir. Getting into bundle number 2, Xavier Legette, Jordan James for the Niners. We got a silver prism of C.J. Stroud for the Texans. Daryl, congrats. David Montgomery, Matthew Golden, rookie for the Packers. Matt. There's Josh Jacobs, Sam Laporta, Kendre Lambert-Smith for the Chargers. And our first purple scope of bundle 2 is Jake Ferguson. S&N, your Cowboys, delivering a scope for you. There is Tank Bigsby. Myles Garrett for the Browns again. So the Browns get up to 3 on the hit counter. Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, little Ravens action there. Leonard Williams, Derek Harmon, rookie for the Steelers. There's Trey Hendrickson on the bang for the Bengals. CeeDee Lamb for the Cowboys. Will Dissly, Tyler Nubin for the Giants. Rookie for the Chiefs, Jalen Royals. Matthew Golden on the notoriety. I do like this parallel. The notoriety cards I think are really sweet. Congrats again to the Packers spot, Matt, on a Matthew Golden notoriety. There's the bus for the Steelers, Zach Bond, Ricky Pearsall, Joe Morris. Walter Nolan, rookie for the Cardinals. Elevate, Jack Beck for the Raiders. There's another, probably him and Shador are going to fight it out for best rookie quarterback. Jackson Dart for the Giants. That's going to be another team I think is going to be very dangerous next year if they all come back healthy. Congratulations to the Giants by Thomas on the first of hopefully many Jackson Darts. Theo Johnson. We got Zach Ertz, Mark Brunell, Jonnu Smith, Oronde Gadsden, rookie for the Chargers. Congrats, Sean. And Matthew Stafford for the Rams. Casey on a purple scope. Matthew Stafford passed some milestone stats himself this year with touchdown passes and yards, and he's looks like he's going to keep playing for a little while longer. Matt Milano for the Bills. Randy Gradishaw, Tiki Barber, Tajay Spears, Jackson Hawes, rookie for Buffalo. And the Browns are going to get a Mason Graham, first-round draft pick, offensive lineman, purple scope. Congratulations to the Browns, Matt. And so the Browns are going to tie it back up. We got a two-way tie at 4 on that hit counter. Jack Beck for the Raiders. Oh, the Raiders had an earlier Jack Beck, so I got to put them up to 3. Almost missed that one. Where's your Buccaneers? I don't know where the Buccaneers are. That's a good call out. I don't think we've gotten one yet, have we? There's more time. We'll get you in there. There's Randy Moss, Chris Olave, Nick Scorton, rookie for the Panthers. There's another notoriety, Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. They're just sweet-looking parallels. There's Chase Brown for the Bengals, Greg Zuerlein, kicker alert for the Jets, and Kenneth Walker. So the Jets go up to 5. So that's 2 bundles of cards. We've got our oversized. I'm going to do 2 of our oversized stained glass now, and then we'll finish up with the other 2 at the end of the break. So you guys can kind of see where we're tracking. And I'll bring that back up in a second so you can lock in your hit counter predictions. But let's do 2 of our oversized stained glass before we get to that. Good luck, guys. The first one, it looks like it's going to be Thomas, your Vikings. How about J-Jets on the oversized stained glass? And again, we do have sleeves and top loaders for these guys. So once we're done and we're sorting them out, we're going to get those guys properly sleeved up and protected for you. And it looks like Lloyd, the Bengals, we got a Joey Burrow, Joey Dimes on the oversized stained glass. Super cool for the Bengals. Lloyd, congratulations on that one. So I'll bring the hit counter back up. And this does represent the halfway point. So while I get bundles 3 and 4 open, you guys now think about what you want your final predictions to be. We got up to 14, and the Jets did take a lead at the end there with 5. Cleveland's nipping at their heels with 4, then Las Vegas with 3, and Tennessee with 2. Actually, hold that phone, guys, because I'm actually remembering right now there was a Tyjae Spears for Tennessee that I did not count. So hang on before you make your predictions. Let me fix that. All right, so actually Tennessee and Las Vegas are tied at 3 apiece, and we're at 15. I don't know. That may make a huge difference. Maybe you guys were only going to predict 25, but now after that one, you're going to predict like 40 or something. Who knows? But we got to be true here. So halfway through, we're at 15. That would track us probably somewhere into the high 20s, if not getting into the 30s yet. So you guys tell us which spot is going to hold on and what that final number is going to be as a total of all 4 spots. And again, if you get them correct, you're going to get a leprechaun in your name. So we got a bunch of folks in the chat. Talk to me, guys. What are you looking forward to in the playoffs today? Who are we rooting for? You guys know who I'm rooting for. We're going for the Pack to upset the Bears. I think they can do it. They outplayed them the first 2 games. The last game that they lost to them, they had them the whole time. They just couldn't punch it in the end zone. So shame on them for not doing that. But if they can punch it in the end zone early and keep Caleb Williams at bay and then not muff an onside kick, I think the Packers can win this one today. At the same time, you cannot discount the way the Bears have played this year, and they've got a home field advantage. So who knows? But I'm rooting for the Pack. Let me know who you guys are rooting for this weekend, who your teams are. Tell me your hot shots on, or hot takes on who's going to make upsets. I think actually the last I heard, I didn't look into it though, but I thought I heard on the radio the other day that I think it's like 3 of the 4 teams this weekend, road teams, are the favorites. So 3 of the 4 home teams are underdogs. You don't usually see that in NFL playoffs, but that includes, I believe, last I saw, I believe the Packers were a couple point favorites over the Bears. So that is absolutely crazy, but it kind of shows you the way that wild card week in the NFL works, is that you've got, division winners who are multiple games behind wild cards in the standings, and so then those away teams end up being the favorites. So give us that shout in the chat who you're rooting for, and we're going to get back after it. I'm going to have Max give you guys a couple more seconds here, and then we're going to lock in that hit counter. So get your final predictions in, and good luck. I hope to give as many leprechauns as possible. Our second half is going to start with the Commanders for James Yu of Marshawn Lattimore. We got Jalen Noel, rookie for the Texans. Our first purple scope of the second half is going to be Devonna Chain for the Miami Dolphins. That's all congrats. And then another one of my favorite cards. I like the Mosaic parallels so much. The Touchdown Masters, I like to call these the bobblehead cards because their heads are bigger than their bodies. Bo Nix for the Broncos. Angel, my guy. That's a great card. I love coming to you. Touchdown Masters, Bo Nix. We got James Cook, Kyron Williams, Cal Duggar, Tez Johnson there's your Buccaneers, Rob. Finally, we got you one. The Buccaneers, Tez Johnson, rookie. And the Bengals, after getting an oversized stained glass, get a purple scope of T. Higgins. So, Lloyd, congrats. You are having a pretty good break right now, my friend. And they keep going here. There's Chase Brown, Gabe Davis. There's Run CMC again. Tony Dorsett for the Broncos. If I were going to put him on a card, I'd put him on the Cowboys for sure. Dak Prescott's. Here's the Jets. First round draft pick, Armand Membu. So the Jets get another one on the hit counter. They extend their lead. They're at 6 now. There's Jack Beck for the Raiders. So the Raiders go to 4. And there's Jack Beck again for the Raiders. So watch out. The Raiders are storming. Khalil Shakir for the Bills. Roddy White. A.J. Brown. Kanata Mumfield, rookie for the Rams. Ty Felton on the Elevate for the Vikings. And Hall of Famer Eric Allen for the Eagles. J.J. McCarthy for the Vikes. Jamal Charles. Texans, Jaden Higgins. Congrats, Darryl. And another Bo Nix bobblehead touchdown masters for Angel. Look at that. Doubling up on those, Angel. You can keep one, sell one, trade one. It's your call. You got 2 of them. There's Mr. Rogers for the Steelers. Patrick Willis. TJ Hawkinson. Tucker Kraft. Jack Beck is all over the place. That is our 4th Jack Beck. Maybe 5th. I don't even know at this point. The Raiders are in the lead now with the Jets at 6. And the Jets are going to say, nope, go away. Congrats to the Jets spot getting a purple scope. Bubba G. Brees Hall to go with your Garrett Wilson purple scope. And the Jets regain the lead. They're at 7. We're at 20 on the hit counter. There's Gabe Davis on the England games. James Cook. AR5. Robert Brooks, jump in the stands. If you know, you know. Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Terrell Owens on the Hall of Fame. Civil Reactive for the Cowboys. SNN. Congratulations. And Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Look at that, back-to-back. We got his Silver Reactive and a purple scope. SNN, there you go. Congratulations. Here's Saquon, Tua, Joe Namath for the Jets. The Jets extend their lead again. Woody Marks for the Texans. He's a pretty good rookie running back there. And Angel, Bo Nix is coming for you. Another one. That's a nice purple scope of Bo Nix. Congratulations, my friend. Epic Performers, Josh Allen for the Bills. There we go, John G. And Travis Hunter. There we go. We hadn't seen him yet. Got to knock out those big names for sure. Congratulations to the Jaguars on a Travis Hunter. Zach. And Mark Andrews from the Ravens finishes off bundle 3's cards. Getting into bundle 4. Thank you, sir. We got Kyle Duggar. Rookie Pat Bryant for the Denver Broncos. Angel. And the Panthers. There you go. Keep pounding them was the request, and we did bring them back. Congrats. There we go. Josie Jewell on the purple scope for you, Ben. Drake May for the Patriots on the England games. Coach card. Bill Cowher for the Steelers. Christian Wilkins. There's a Raider. The Raiders go to 7. We're at 22. Jonnu Smith. Joe Morris. Jelon Walker, rookie for the Falcons. We got T. Higgins, so why not get a Jamar Chase purple scope? So you got the Joe Burrow oversized, and you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase on the scopes. Congratulations, Lloyd. Nice one for the Bengals. Christian Watson. He's going to score 3 touchdowns today. I'm calling it. Calling my shot, guys. 3 touchdowns from Watson. Derwin James, George Kittle. Jerome Ford for the Browns. So the Browns were hot early. They quieted down. Let's see if they can wake back up. Jihad Campbell for the Eagles. I know you'd like that one, Coach Jay. Broncos Angel, another scope for you. Randy Gradishaw. The legend, the man, the myth, the legend that is Randy Gradishaw. I know that's why you bought this spot, was for that card. Right there, Angel. Congrats. There's Santana Moss, Dion Branch. We got rookie. Oh, there was another one there. George Kittle was hiding behind Dion Branch. Will Campbell, rookie for the Patriots. And Jaden Higgins on a silver reactive for the Houston Texans. Daryl, congrats. Who is Randy Grettishaw? You're just going to have to figure it out, but he's in Mosaic. I mean, he was, I think, in the 70s. He was a defensive lineman. He probably holds some sort of tackles or sack record or something that he got a card for it. Broncos fans, help us out there. There's Abdul Carter Thomas for the Giants. Congratulations. Get the Giants a little more love. Jamal Anderson, Trey McBride. There is Warren Sapp for the Raiders. The Raiders go to 8. Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs. And those Panthers, surprise Panthers? Maybe not a surprise. I don't know. I thought Bryce Young was going to be good, and I think he's starting to come into his own. They got some talent on that team. For those of you that did not mass exodus Bryce Young cards, keep holding on to him. I think his rookie cards might make a really good rebound. I know I've got a bunch, and I'm glad I didn't sell them for dirt cheap. Thurman Thomas for the Dolphins is just wrong. That should be a Bills uniform all the way, but congrats all. Cam Hayward, Geno Stone, Will Anderson, Jeffrey Simmons is a Titan. Titans go to 4. We're to 25. Caden Prather, rookie for the Bills. Brock Bowers on the notoriety for the Raiders. So the Raiders have now taken sole possession up to 9 on the hit counter. We're at 26. David Montgomery, and there's another Buccaneer, Antoine Winfield. Touchdown leader in receiving touchdowns, Devontae Adams, even though he missed 3 games and he still led the league in touchdown catches. Bananas. Hey, Travis Hunter for the Jaguars. Zach, congrats once again on another T-Hunt. They got T-Law and T-Hunt. Is that going to stick? We'll see. Jackson Hawes on a purple scope for the Bills. John, congratulations. These Mosaic bundles are just a ton of fun. There's another Matthew Golden, rookie for the Pack. CeeDee Lamb, Christian Wilkins for the Raiders. The Raiders go to 10, and we're at 27. Larry Fitz for the Cardinals. Brock Bowers, the Raiders are going to go to 11. And there's Gunnar Helm, rookie for the Titans. So the Titans are going to go up to 5. The hit counter is popping right now. We're at 29. 49ers are going to get our last purple scope of the break. Congratulations to Lloyd on a Jordan Watkins. Then we got Eric Allen. And our final card is going to be Run CMC, Christian McCaffrey for the Niners, Lloyd. And we do have our 2 oversized stained glass to finish this off as well. You guys can see, you can root for it. A couple you might have benefit by one more hit. We've got the Raiders. A couple of you guys did pick the Raiders. So good luck. Let's see who these last 2. Oh, man, I'm happy to pull this one. Jackson Dart on the oversized for the Giants. Thomas, that's a big guy right there. That's a sweet card. Congratulations on the Jackson Dart oversized. And we got one more, guys. Who's it going to be? Who's the stained glass? Another Bengal? Is it another Joe Burrow? It is. We're doubling up, Lloyd. You got 2 Joe Burrows. Wow. Yeah, you bet, man. 2 Joe Burrows for Lloyd. All right. So that finishes a really fun 4 boxes of Mosaic. For the most part, really good cards. I think most of the teams did okay. A couple of you guys are feeling a little light, but don't worry. We got ways to take care of you guys for that. But I'll show you guys the hit counter. We ended up at 29 with the Raiders taking it. We had, Shirley, S&N, you did have the Raiders, so you got a leprechaun on there. And then we only had 2 that ended up with a number, Kara and Robert. you guys each ended up within one of the number or dead on the number. So congratulations. 3 leprechauns were given. I think we can do better the next one for sure. But thank you guys for all your guesses. Thanks for your energy and engagement in the chat. And let's keep it going for 2 more breaks. We'll do a recap here of our Mosaic, and then we'll get ready to get into our absolute break. So we've got purple scopes. It's Jordan Watkins, Jackson Hawes. There was a Travis Hunter, Jonathan Stewart, and Abdul Carter, Jaden Higgins, silver reactive, Granny Gradishaw, case hit, Jamar Chase. Bengals had a great break. Josie Duell, Travis Hunter, the Bo Nix scope, Tyler Booker scope, the silver Terrell Owens, Brees Hall on the scope, Bo Nix bobblehead, T Higgins scope, Bo Nix bobblehead. I know they're not bobblehead, but that's what I call them. Purple scope, a chain, Milrow notoriety, Mason Graham purple, Stafford purple, Jackson darts, and we got an oversized of him we'll show in a second. Golden notoriety, Ferguson purple. Pearsall on the purple, Mooney on the purple, Brown on the purple, Ashton Genty, Cam Ward on the purple, Garrett Wilson, Cam Ward, Dominic Lovett, and Shedeur Sanders, rookie card. And our oversized, again, we got 2 of them in top loaders already. We're going to get the other 2 in there. We did get one of 2 Joe Burrows. We just pulled that one. A huge one, Jackson Darts. They're all huge, literally. A great hit. Another Joe Burrow. And Justin Jefferson. Yeah, you thought you bought it. Yeah, not bobblehead. I just like to call those touchdown master bobblehead cards. They are pretty cool. Rob says you don't need a leprechaun anyways. Well, we got 2 more chances. You'll get the leprechauns in there. As we go to our schedule, guys, again, we are rocking ahead of schedule, but that's okay so we can all get on to our Saturdays. We're going to keep it going, though. By the time I do introductions and we get the cards out and things like that, we'll kind of be right on time. We're going to be doing 4 of these guys, the absolute kaboom calendars. After that, we're going to be getting to our Optic retail boxes, and then we're going to send you guys on your way to go cheer for the Green Bay Packers. So I'll get our teams up, and we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to get, I'm going to ask for a little assistance to get these guys out of their plastic. We got, by the time you get the plastic out and you get those white trays out, then you end up with 24 packs of 3 cards. It's kind of quite the production. But I do like opening these, and we've been doing pretty well on them. It's been a little while since we did them, but we've been doing all right, getting patches and even some autographs out of these guys. So hopefully we do the same on this one. You get this little white tray, which, by the way, for you breakers and home breakers and card sorters, these white trays are phenomenal for sorting or putting things together. So if you guys get your hands on these calendars yet, or if you did, don't throw these things away. They're a valuable commodity if you're trying to sort your cards and things like that. There's our first stack of cards. Our white tray is empty. I got Max grabbing me the other ones on there. And yeah, SNN, I'm pretty sure you do. We'll double check that. May have just typed it wrong. Max, when you get a second, let's check.
For sure.
But I'm pretty sure I remember seeing you across the board on there. So sorry about that. We'll get it fixed up. So for our teams, Angel on the Cardinals and the Falcons, good luck, my friend. Bubba G on the Ravens, James J with the Bills, Bubba G with the Panthers, James W. So we got 2 James rocking today. Lloyd with the Bengals. James got the Bears, by the way. Lloyd the Bengals, Mitchell the Browns. We've got Marcy with the Cowboys, which is not Marcy, unless Shirley, unless you have double names. We mistyped that. Look it up. That is Shirley SNN. Sorry about that again. We've got Michael with the Broncos We got Matt the Lions and the Packers, Angel with the Texans, Sean the Colts, Matt with the Jaguars, the Chiefs going to Michael, Renee the Raiders, Sean the Chargers, Matt the Rams, Ryan the Dolphins, Angel with the Vikings and the Patriots. Angel, there's a Viking right there. Al with the Saints and the Giants, Lou the Jets and the Eagles, Dylan the Steelers. Surely we got you right on the Niners, I think, this time. Matt with the Seahawks. We got Robert J. the Buccos, Matt the Titans, and Angel with the Commanders. Angel, there's a Commander card that just came out. That's 24 packs. We're not even at 24 packs. That was only about 12 of them. And we're going to be doing this 4 times. So you guys are going to have a lot of time of me ripping packs on here. So keep it going in the chat. Let me know how your weekend's going or anything positive you want to talk about. We're here to have some fun. We're here to stay positive and be family friendly. So if you got something positive to share, let us have it. But congrats, guys, on grabbing all those spots, and thank you. I will now switch it over, and again, we'll get that switched up. That's an end. Our hit counter for this one is, I wanted to go stat leaders. So we got JT and Gibbs leading the league in rushing touchdowns, or touchdowns scored total. Do I ever worry about getting carpal tunnel? No, fortunately, I'm doing okay. These calendars, the packs rip pretty evenly. You know, the ones that give us problems are the Heritage and Archives packs. Those heat sealed packs of those. And we got Heritage coming up as the new product. Those Heritage packs, they do not want to give the cards up. These ones just go. And luckily, no carpal tunnel coming out of me just yet. Let's go. Oh, you kid, that's awesome. Hey, Mitter, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. Welcome in. All right, so that was our first bundle. I'm gonna go ahead and, just so that you guys do less of me ripping in chunks, I'm gonna do a second bundle right away, and then that'll be kind of our halfway point, and then we'll do the next 2 bundles. So we've got the leading the league in touchdowns scored, Jahmyr Gibbs and Jonathan Taylor. That's our first set. The second set is Stafford and Goff. They lead the league in passing yards and I think touchdowns passed between the 2 of them as well. And then James Cook and Derrick Henry lead the league in rushing yards. And then JSN and Puka Nacua, so Jackson Smith and Jigba from the Seahawks, and Puka Nacua lead the league in receiving yards. So it's pairs of stat leaders. You guys tell us which of those pairs are going to get the most cards in this break, as well as what the total of all 4 of those pairs is going to be. Now, likely, we're not going to have as high of a number as the last one, considering it was teams last time, and this time it's just 8 players. However, we have about twice as many cards in this break as we had in the last one. So the 2 of those could even out, and I'm still feeling optimistic here. I'm feeling like we can get into the double digits easily, if not higher. Hopefully, we get plenty of those 8 players on there, but also, I didn't have any of the rookies on there, so I hope that if that hit counter doesn't get high numbers, it means we're pulling all those jacks and darts and things like that. I'm going to get just these last few packs of the second one open, and then that way you guys only have to endure me ripping these packs for one more session, going through there, and more watching cards versus watching me rip packs. Yeah, it is nice. These do come out early. It's funny. One of the things I was gonna quick poll in the chat, guys. Give me a holler in the chat too. What's your favorite version of Absolute, especially this year for Absolute Football? There are blaster boxes, There's the cello packs. There's the hanger packs. There's the blasters. There's mega boxes. There's the retail boxes. There's these calendars. There's the Sam's Club bundles. I think they did some kind of premium box at some point, didn't they? Like, what absolute variation do you guys find, or have you found the best luck out of this year, or what do you like the best? I like these holiday calendars. I think the cards are kind of cool. However, I wasn't a fan of how many times they put like red lettering in a red name like that. Like, it makes it really hard to read. But the holiday ones have done well. And weirdly enough, the mega boxes, I think, have delivered the most hits for us in terms of like kabooms and things like that. So if someone actually cared about my opinion and you said, hey, what version of Absolute should I buy? I would say probably first would be if you can find a mega box, go with that. Second would be one of those Sam's Club bundles, because for the price, they do have a guaranteed memorabilia card in there. So you get at least one hit and you get a lot of packs. We're actually going to be breaking some of those again in the next couple days. And then the third one, I would actually say these calendars, because you get a good amount of cards and usually you get a hit out of these calendars as well. So enough talking for me. I'm done ripping. Let's go. Let's get a kaboom. What do you say, guys? Let's do it. Good luck, everyone. And thank you again for getting to this one. Saquon Barkley for the Eagles is going to start us out. My guy Lou, congratulations. You're the first one on the board for this one. Oh, yeah, Blaster got you a Genticum. I just noticed that. That's awesome. Love to hear when Blasters deliver hits. There's a Monroe St. Brown, Draft Diamonds. We've got our first rookie that we hope to pull many of, Cam Ward. So that's what I'm talking about. Even the blue with that red lettering. If I think most people know who Cam Ward is and his pictures on like all of his cards. But if you didn't know who this is, you can't even read his name without going like real close like that. Cam Ward on the board. Congratulations to the Titans, Matt. There's Baker Mayfield. The Buccaneers just absolutely crumbled this year. They were so good to start the year, and I was singing their praises. I wanted them to be good this year, and they just fell apart, unfortunately. Too many injuries to keep up with. There's Hog Heaven, Brian Thomas Jr. There's Princely Human Urine, rookie for the Panthers. Hunter Henry, a rookie wave, Kyle Williams for the Patriots. There you go, Angel. And rookie Isaac Tesla for the Cowboys. There you go, SNN. Not Marcy. Although if you want to share with Marcy, go ahead. There's DK Metcalf. We got Back in Black for the Steelers on the rookie introductions. Hey, the Buccaneers are hotter this break than they were last one. There's a Tez Johnson rookie. Alvin Kamara. Introductions for the Broncos. You got Pat Bryant and RJ Harvey. Both had very good seasons. That Broncos offense could be real good. They marched their way into the first seed in the AFC. The AFC's playoff race should be really interesting, I think. Jahad Campbell for the Eagles. There is JSN, and that is our first entry for the hit counter. JSN and Puka get us on the board. We got a by storm Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks, Matt. Xavier Watts for the Falcons. There's a Patrick Mahomes for the Kansas City Chiefs, Michael. Draft Diamonds, Kyron Williams. Maxwell Hairston, rookie for the Bills. David Njoku. Him and Harold Fannin are going to make a tough duo for tight ends in Cleveland. Hog Heaven, George Kittle for the Niners. Giddens, rookie for the Colts. Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Luther Burden, rookie wave for the Chicago Bears. James W., congrats. There's Pierce Jr. for the Falcons. For the Jets, we got Garrett Wilson. Rookie wave, Matthew Golden for the Packers, Matt. Siobhan Revel, rookie for the Cowboys. There's Breece Hall for the Jets. Texas rookie with Higgins and Noel. Congrats to Angel on that one. And there's Noel on his own rookie card. Ladd McConkey for the Chargers. And another Cam Ward. So 2 Cam Wards on the board for Tennessee. Matt, congrats. We tend to get Cam Ward in waves. We either get a lot of them or not much of them. So it looks like today might be a day we get a lot of them. Congrats on that one. And right behind that's the type of guy we want to pull as well. Cam Skadaboo for the Giants. Oh, congratulations. This guy was taking the card world by storm in his values and the league, really, until he had his leg broken. I really hope he comes back healthy next year. We got George Pickens for the Cowboys. And there's another JSN. So the only entry on the hit counter is 2 JSNs. He understood the task. There's rookie Kyle McCord for the Eagles. Kevin Ridley. Ted McMillan on the buy storm for the Panthers. Bubba G, congratulations. Ted McMillan, I think, is going to be a great possession receiver in Carolina. If not, if you don't think he already is one. Here's Matthew Golden again for the Packers, falling forward. Excuse me, Jordan Addison for the Vikings. There is Travion Henderson and Kyle Williams for the Patriots on the introductions. Woody Marks for the Texans. There's Jalen Hurts. And another Tet McMillan. So we got 2 Tets and 2 Cams leading the way on our rookie chase. Congratulations again to Bubba G on the Panthers. Savion Jones, rookie for the Broncos. Justin Herbert, Draft Diamonds Ferguson. There's Dylan Gabriel, rookie quarterback for the Browns. Mitchell, congrats. Obviously, we'd like that to be Shedeur at this point. Xavier Worthy. Trey Harris on the buy storm for the Chargers. Sean. Tyler Booker for the Cowboys. Khalil Shakir. And we got a patch, the rookie holiday sweater. It is Pat Bryant for the Broncos. So it looks like Marcy had the Broncos, if that's correct, Max?
Yes,
okay.
I double-checked.
Cool. Congrats, Marcy. You got Pat Bryant holiday sweater. Nice one for the Broncos. We got Kyle Williams, rookie for the Patriots. There's Austin Eckler. And a third Cam Ward for the Titans. Congratulations, Matt. You got 3 Cam Wards in the first calendar. And then right behind that, it seems like Cam Ward is our indicator for another good rookie, because the last Cam Ward had Cam Skadaboo behind him. And this Cam Ward's got a Shedeur behind him. So congrats to Mitchell. Again, the hit counter is not going up, but we're hitting rookies, so we will take it. There's Mike Evans. That's not a kaboom rap, but there's a Mike Evans for you. Eric Iomanar, rookie for the Titans. They're having a great break so far. Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs. The lefty, Penix Jr. Travion Henderson by storm for the New England Patriots. Congratulations, Angel. Drake May leading that offense to a phenomenal season. Ty Robinson for the Eagles. There's Caleb Williams for the Bears. Draft Diamonds, Chuba Hubbard. Tyreek Williams for the Lions. Malik Neighbors. Omarion Hampton by storm for the Chargers. We didn't see him in Mosaic at all. So, Sean, congrats, though. We get him out here early in our absolute break. Congrats. And then our last card of the first bundle is Jelon Walker for the Falcons rookie. So as we get into calendar, bundle, box, whatever you want to call it, number 2, you can see the hit counter. JSN understood the task. The rest of them have not. The good news is the rookies stood the task. So we're at 2. Let's see what we can do in bundle 2. Calendar 2. Michael Pittman Jr. There's another Luther Burden for the Bears on the rookie wave. Michael Williams for the Niners. Chuba. Kirk Cousins. We got Jordan Birch for the Cardinals. There's another Eckler. There's Puka Nacua on the Draft Diamond. So JSN and Puka have a 3-0 lead to everyone else on the hit counter. Kelvin Banks Jr. for the Saints. There's Drake May for the Patriots. Rookie quarterback Tyler Shuck for the Saints. Oh, congrats. And rookie quarterback Jalen Milroe for the Seahawks. There's Baker, Ferguson, Darius Alexander, rookie for the Giants. There is Chase Brown, another Luther Burden by storm for the Bears. James, congrats. And Malachi Starks. I will say, James, I am not sleeving up the Luther Burdens on camera. We will sleeve those up and get them taken care of. It's a good card, but he's a Bear. So as the Packers play the Bears today, I got to get my little nudges in there. Just like the Bears decided to turn the heat off for the Packers the last time they played, I'm turning the heat off on Luther Burden. So we're going to sleeve him afterwards, but I'm not top loading on here. That's just my little dig there. Go Pack. All right, here we go. Yeah, where were the Luther Burdens the other day for you, right, Jay? I know. We got C.J. Stroud. Another Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. So congrats, Mitchell. Of course, we'd like these all to be Sanders, but we'll take it. And how about a Travis Hunter for the Jaguars? So congrats to Matt on our first Travis Hunter of the Absolute Break. There's Kendre Miller. Another rookie introductions for the Patriots. Another Isaac Tesla for the Lions. Devonta Smith. There's the introductions for the Browns. So it's all three. We got Quinshawn Junkins, who we haven't seen yet today. Dylan Gabriel, who we've seen plenty of. And Shedeur, who we've seen a couple times. So congrats, Mitchell, on your rookie introductions for the Browns. There is Riley Leonard for the Colts. Brock Bowers. Mason Taylor by storm for the Jets. Lou, congrats. Jack Sawyer, rookie for the Steelers. Jordan Love. Lenore, draft diamonds. Travion Henderson for the Patriots. Yeah, the Buccaneers are kind of quiet. And so actually, Buccaneers usually come out a lot in these absolutes. And we got a lot more cards to go. So don't give up on the Bucs on this one yet. But yeah, Mosaic didn't deliver for you on that one, did they? A Conwu for the Titans. Travis Hunter, Hog Heaven. So it seems like once we get one of our rookies, we usually get a pair of them pretty quickly. So congratulations to the Jaguars, Matt, on your Travis Hunter. For the Colts, there's another Tiamalu. There's Jahmyr Gibbs. We get someone else on the hit counter. So JT and Gibbs get one on the hit counter. We're up to 4. Rookie wave, Michael Williams for the Niners. There's an Ashton Genty for the Raiders. Congratulations to Renee on the Raider spots. Is Brian Robinson Jr. Nico Collins on the draft diamonds. Siobhan Ravel, rookie for the Cowboys. There's my guy Jonathan Taylor. So Jahmyr and Jonathan answering the call on this one. When they do. You know what? I gotta tell you, Rob, every time anyone who ever buys the Buccaneers, I feel like that's what happens to me in the chat. Is whoever has the Buccaneers is like they always come out when I don't have them. They are an enigma of a team, though. I'll tell you what, it's like they are feast or famine. I'm sorry you're getting a little bit of the famine right now. There's Honeybee John Robinson for Angel on the Hog Heaven. Shout out to D-Mac. I haven't seen D-Mac in a while, but shout out to him. Dylan Walker for the Falcons. Aaron Jones, another Texas two-step on the introductions. Princely Umalurin again for the Panthers. There is James Cook. So Cook and Henry show up now. We're up to 6 on the hit counter. How about another Matthew Golden rookie wave? Trevor Etienne rookie for the Panthers. And Justin Jefferson. Another rookie wave, Eric Iomanar. Maxwell Hairston for the Bills. Here's Alec Pierce. And how about another Omarion Hampton for the Chargers? Like I said, it seems like every time we hit one of the bigger rookies, we do manage to get at least a second one of them. So for the spots with some of these bigger rookies, running backs and quarterbacks, we're doing all right. There's Caleb Johnson, speaking of rookie running backs. Isaiah Pacheco, Chuba again. There is Thomas, rookie for the Jets. Drake London. There's another JSN Hog Heaven. So JSN and Puka go to 4. And here's another Omarion Hampton. So that's our third Hampton for the Chargers. Tying up Cam Ward. There's Josh Allen for the Bills. Congratulations, James J. on the Josh Allen. And there's another Cam Ward for the Titans. Congratulations, Matt. The rookie wave cards are fun. I feel like they're maybe a little unnecessary, but they're kind of fun. Matt, you do have a little bit of a nudge there on that card, so that's kind of a bummer on there. Probably not. This one's gonna have to stay in the PC. I don't think this is a 10 unless that probably could maybe is just a little piece that could come off. I don't know, but I don't want to scratch at it. None of the other ones have it, so maybe that's just a little bit of a piece that came from the pack. Gray Zabel rookie. There's Tua, who may not start again. We got Tootin, Byshell Tootin on the rookie wave. There's another Tet McMillan, so that's our third or fourth Tet, I would say. Congrats to the Panthers. Bubba G on another Tet for you. Joe Mixon. It's the first. We finally get one that's going to have to get randomized off. This is going to be Tet McMillan and Eric Iomanar, the rookie introductions. And then you got Colson Loveland, rookie for the Bears. James W., congrats. So I'm going to put this guy in a sleeve with the rookies there. And then at the end of the break, unless we get a second one of these, it's going to be a dogfight between the Panthers and the Titans, Bubba and Matt, to see who gets this. If we get a second one of these guys, well, then we will just give one to each. All right, we now find ourselves already at the halfway point. So it is now time maybe for you guys to take a bathroom break because I've got a lot of packs to rip. Or, pop in the chat, talk to me, let me know what's going on, let me know how you're feeling. You guys having some coffee? Give me an idea of what you got drinking today. Let me live vicariously through you. And as we rip the third and fourth bundles, let's take a look at the hit counter. It did not produce the way that I hoped it would. I was real optimistic, thinking we'd be, I think I said easily double digits, if not higher. So I guess in some way, easily double digits isn't out of the picture because we got to 7 and we've got 2 calendars left to rip. So I do think that we should end up in double digits, but I was kind of hoping we might push into the 20s there. So it is time though, and you're gonna have plenty of time here because I have 48 packs to rip open. So you've got about probably 5 to 6 minutes here to think about what you're gonna do for that hit counter prediction. You got JSN and Puka are in a very commanding lead. However, again, someone could get hot with some parallels and take it over. But let us know who is going to end up with the most cards out of these pairings and then what the total number is going to be. We did only have 3 leprechauns, 1 in the last break. So I'm hoping we do a little better on this one. We will see. Maybe I'll let you guys re-update them again for the 4th bundle. But for now, plan on locking your prediction in as to how many we're going to get total and who's going to get it. If you want to play the safe bet, the odds are probably on JSN and Puka. And then if you're going napkin math, the safest bet would be to put it somewhere at like 13, 14, or 15. And don't forget, we do horseshoes and hand grenades style. So if you get within 1 in either direction of that total, you do win a leprechaun. Make sure you guys in the eBay world, please, if you haven't done so already, make sure you do have Cardlines Breaks saved as a seller. That's going to let you know, give you some notifications when our shows are about to start. I don't know if I just didn't have my settings correct or whatever, but it told me 3 hours before the show today that we were starting live, which is a little odd, so I got to take a look at that. So hopefully it didn't wake you guys up today saying we were going to start live, but you can set notifications when you know our shows are starting. You can set notifications when our new listings come out. And speaking of those listings, I spent the last couple days loading up listings for the rest of January. We've got a lot of fun stuff planned for January, including some auctions that are live now. We're doing some more baseball Monday night. Going to be ripping some more Archives Hobby, which has been treating us really well. Another super value break and doing some of those 2021 Bowman Camel Packs. Then we're going to be doing some football as well. I think football on Monday night. We're going to be mixing in another basketball break this next week. And we're going to be doing some pretty heavy football for the next 2 weeks, quite frankly, just because capitalizing on the playoffs. Everyone's interested in football right now. And football is really what you've got the most fresh product of right now. A bunch of baseball stuff did come out in the last month or two, but it's a lot of some of the higher end stuff that, quite frankly, we don't break as much here because it's a little bit too risky for us. I would love to do some of that stuff. If you guys recall, this summer we did take a shot on a case of Panini 3 and 2 and rip that. That was a ton of fun. We did some Breakers Delight for Topps Finest Basketball, if you guys remember those. But those are some big shots and big risks, so we try to get a few of those, but we like to stick to a little bit more of the value products so that you guys can get a good value. We can make the hobby available to you. But so we haven't been doing as much baseball lately until Archives and Pro Debut came out for us. And those two not only have been affordable breaks for the most part, but they have been absolutely delivering monster hits for us time and time again. So we did run out of Pro Debut, but we got more on the way. So we're going to get Pro Debut back in the mix soon. We're going to keep running Archives while we got a few on hand. And we're also going to be introducing, I know it's been out for a week or two, but we're going to be introducing some Heritage High Number breaks starting next week as well. See if we can't get another one of those hot boxes like we did earlier this year as well. So check out all those auctions. Some really good stuff coming up this week. Grab your spots. Make your bids early. You don't have to wait till the last 5 minutes. If you got a spot, go in early and put a high bid on there so you don't miss out on it. What we are going to be doing a lot of our auctions next week. They're going to be kind of overlapping closing because we're doing multiple days kind of in a row. So you're going to have where like the baseball breaks will be going for about 10-15 minutes and then the football breaks will chime in. So if you save us in the seller, you'll have those come up. You'll know when those go, and hopefully you won't miss out on them. While I'm doing some shameless plugs, I guess, too, I will talk about our other social channels. Please make sure, whether it's X, Instagram, Facebook, check out all the fun content and videos. Mainly the videos come from our guy, Jesse. But if you check out a lot of our stories and go to the cardlines.com website, we got a whole host of other team members that do a fantastic job of bringing content to us. We do like to believe, and I think we're rightfully in saying so, that we're one of the leaders in online sports card content. So go to the website, sign up for our newsletter that goes out twice a week. It is free to sign up for that. You can take a survey on our website about your breaking interests and habits, and that'll get you a $5 coupon for our store. So check out the store and grab some product and supplies of your own. We also have merch. Shame on me. I didn't wear either. I wanted to wear my Packers sweatshirt today. But we've got Card Lines trucker hats. You can wear what the Breakers wear. We've got some nice Moisture Wick Performance long sleeve shirts. And we also, just if you guys saw our commercials on social through Jesse, we did also unveil a humorous t-shirt, the My Girl's a PSA 10. So if you guys like that and want to rep your girl, get yourself a t-shirt. They're available on our website. And there's a good deal on them right now. I think 20% off is what we're offering on those. So go check them out. All right. Lock in those hit predictions, my friends. I'm done ripping all these packs. Here we go on the second half. We got Jerome Ford. Introductions with Cam Ward, Mason Taylor, and J-Dom Blue. So this one's another one that is going to have to get randomized off. Oh, yeah, Rob just saw that note. I'm sorry. I was talking away and I didn't follow the chat. Yeah, I don't believe the NFC South deserves to be in the playoffs either. I agree with you on that. We got Colson Loveland, another one for the Bears. Will Anderson. And now all of a sudden, all the rookie introductions are coming out that are going to have to randomize. The Chargers have got Dre Harris and Tez Johnson for the rookie introductions. We'll have to randomize that one off. Again, if we get a second one, then each spot will get one. Here's another Tet McMillan. He comes out again. Boy, I should have Tet McMillan on the hit counter. But congratulations to Bubba G. You're loading up on some Tets. Or yet, says Coach Jason said. There's Bo Nix for the Broncos. And we got Travis Hunter. Calendar 3 is coming out swinging, guys. Congratulations, Matt, on another Travis Hunter, the rookie wave. Here's Gray Zabel for the Seahawks. Aaron Jones. Another Travis Hunter. How about a by storm Travis Hunter? So congrats once again to Matt. I guess I should have had the rookies on the hit counter. Holy smokes. Here's another Riley Leonard for the Colts. Christian McCaffrey. The Giants, the rookie introduction, Giant potential. You got Abdul Carter, Cam Skataboo, and Jackson Dart. So, congratulations. We will take that guy for you, and hopefully many more to come. My guy, Baishal Tutin for the Jaguars. Sam Darnold does nothing but win games and get shipped off to new teams to win more games. Introductions, Riley Leonard and Tyler Warren for the Colts. There's Pat Bryant for the Broncos. Brian Thomas Jr. And a by storm, Ashton Genty for the Raiders. So congrats to the Raiders knocking up another one, Renee, with Ashton Genty by storm. Will Johnson for the Cardinals. There's Jaden Reed. Draft Diamonds. There's a Buccaneer, Yaya Diaby. Great name. There's Mason Taylor for the Jets. Cortland Sutton, Tucker Kraft, Draft Diamonds. Temus for the Jets, rookie. There's DJ Moore. We got Pat Bryant on the rookie wave, and unfortunately, it's not awful, but you can kind of see just a tad little ding on the corner. Tough one there. So again, for this one, for Marcy, this one's probably not going to get you a 10, but it can definitely be a PC one for sure. But I'm going to put that one in a top loader just to protect it. Don't want to get any more dinged. Travis Etienne, rookie. Brandon Ayuk. We got a Terrence Ferguson by storm for the Rams, Mats. Caleb Johnson. It's Trey Hendrickson for the Bengals. And there's another Luther Burden for the Chicago Bears, James W. Mason Graham for the Browns. Kyron Williams. Terrence Ferguson, rookie Hog Heaven for the Rams. And another Omarion Hampton for the Chargers. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Cardinals. Tyrone Tracy. Here's an RJ Harvey. I don't know if people like him as much as I do, but I'm a big fan of RJ Harvey. He was one of the one things I did right in fantasy football this year, was picking him up. So I got a special place in my heart for RJ Harvey. We got Trey McBride and another patch. So we've got 2 out of 3 calendars so far delivering us a patch. It is Caleb Johnson for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So congratulations to Dylan on the Caleb Johnson holiday suit. For the Giants, we got Darius Alexander. Roma Dunes for the Bears. Will Howard, rookie Hog Heaven for the Steelers. Jade Barron, rookie for the Broncos. Jacoby Myers. Aaron Jones, Hog Heaven. Derek Harmon, rookie for the Steelers. Chubba. I lost Chubba's name in my brain for a second there. Will Howard, rookie wave. Savion Williams, rookie for the Packers. Dak Prescott. Tyler Warren by storm. We're loading up on rookies right now. That's a good one for the Colts. Congratulations to Sean. Again, all these rookies and inserts that I don't sleeve up on camera, we do sleeve them before we ship them to you. This break would just take 5 hours if I sleeved all of these rookies. Jalen Milroe, Michael Pittman Jr., Dayan Henry, Draft Diamonds, Trey Amos for the Commanders, Tony Pollard. There's Josh Jacobs on the Hog Heaven for the Packers, Kelvin Banks Jr., rookie for the Saints, T-Law for the Jaguars. There's a Tampa Bay rookie, Emeka Egbuka on the rookie wave. So congratulations to Rob. We're chipping away. We'll get some stuff for you for the Buccaneers here. Maybe that kaboom is still hanging around. There's another Buccaneers rookie, Benjamin Morrison. Tank Bigsby. And here's a walking tall introductions. Ashton Genty and Quinn Ewers, who has taken the starting job for Miami. So congrats, Ryan and Renee. You guys are going to be fighting over that one in a minute here. Here's a Rondé Gadsden. Rookie for the Chargers, Bucky Irvin. We got the rookie introductions with Sevion Williams and Matthew Golden for the Packers. And then rookie for the Browns, Harold Fannin Jr. He's a good one. I saw the 2 games with not the last game, but the second last game of the season. He made an absolutely amazing catch and then came up, and I don't think he played the rest of the game after that, but it was a beautiful touchdown catch he made. All right, so for the hit counter, guys, we did not get a single hit in that calendar. So stick with your predictions. Let's see what we can do here. Kenneth Grant, rookie for the Dolphins. And we got a Jackson Dart. So once again, I did say at the start of the break that I'm okay if the hit counter is low, if it means that we're pulling a bunch of good rookies. And I think we have. We got a pretty good stack of them there. So we'll take the hit counter being a little low. Michael Pittman Jr. There is Jalen Royals, rookie for the Chiefs. And another Cam Ward on a Hog Heaven for the Titans. So, Matt, congrats. Cam Ward has definitely answered the call for us today. There's Chuba for the Panthers. Ty Robinson, rookie for the Eagles. Another Tyler Shuck, rookie wave for the Saints. Dak Prescott. Savion Jones, rookie for the Broncos. Pacheco Draft Diamonds. Jacoby Myers. There's another Dylan Gabriel for the Browns. A Riley Leonard by Storm for the Colts. Jaden Reed. And Matthew Golden, back-to-back Packers there. And we got other introductions that we're going to have to randomize off. We got RJ Harvey and Travis Hunter. So that one will be randomized off between the Broncos and the Jaguars as well. We got Brian Thomas Jr., Woody Marks, Dapper Duo, another one that needs to get randomized off with the Trey Amos, I believe, and Ty Felton for the Commanders and Vikings. Sam Darnold, again, Jalen Noel for the Texans. And how about another Ted McMillan for the Panthers? So Ted McMillan and Cam Ward are in their own battle here. When I do the recap, what's to separate them and see who won the most cards. But congrats, Bubba G, on a Ted McMillan. Christian McCaffrey, Trey Amos, rookie. And Travis Hunter on a Hog Heaven. Travis Hunter says, hey, I'll get in on this. Congrats to the Jaguars, Matt. Wow, I feel like every other card I'm throwing something in a top loader. That's always a good sign. There's Rome for the Bears, Jalen Milroe. Lenoir Draft Diamonds, Marvin Harrison Jr. Savion Williams again for the Packers. Mason Taylor by Storm for the Jets for Lou. Trey McBride, Harmon rookie for the Steelers. And here's another one of the Cleveland Rocks. The trio card of Quinshawn Junkins, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders. Now, weirdly enough, we have not seen Quinshawn Junkins yet. Usually I pull him out of Mosaic. I actually do a pretty good job of pulling the stained glass of him. But we haven't gotten him yet today except for these introduction cards. But Shedeur Sanders and Dylan Gabriel have come out plenty. There's Trey Hendrickson. There's another Mason Taylor for the Jets. And here is our second with Ted McMillan and Eric Iomanar. So, congratulations, both the Panthers, Bubba, and the Titans, Matt. You guys are each going to get one of these guys in your loot. Buccaneers with a Bucky Irvin. Will Johnson for the Cardinals. Bashel Tootin, rookie wave. Tank Bigsby. Pat Bryant, rookie for the Broncos. That one has a nice clean corner, so that one made up for the other one. Hog Heaven, Emeka Egbuka. So the Buccaneers are starting to play a little ball for us in calendar 4. Congrats, Rob. A couple Egbukas will play nicely for you. T-Law. There is Byshell Tootin again. The Jaguars, Matt, you're actually having a really good break with the Jaguars. You want me to give that one to the Chargers? Okay, I can do that. Let me make note. Hey, the hit counter. You guys remember that? Puka Nakua finally comes up again. We've got 5 for those guys. We're at 8. It is just a blowout for that hit counter. There's Tony Pollard. Hey, another Cam Scataboo for the Giants. Oh, congratulations. We are not done yet, guys. This 4th calendar continues to deliver for us. I would love if there were a kaboom here. How about a hog having Jaden Daniels for Angel? Geno Smith. We got rookie Kyle McCord. Tank Dell on the draft diamonds. And there's a Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. There is Williams for the Lions, rookie card. Isaac Tesla by Storm for the Lions. He's going to be a pretty good one. I feel like he's like a remake of Wes Welker type of player, at least from what I've seen of the Lions. So congratulations, Michael. I think Tesla could tear the field up if the Lions can keep finding ways to use him correctly. Jamar Chase. Oh, we got a holiday sweater. I was like, we got something nice here. Jalen Walker, rookie, and it's a holiday sweater for the Chargers. How about Trey Harris? Rookie holiday suit, Trey Harris for the Chargers. Congratulations, Sean. I do like these. I know that they're gimmicky because it's like the manufactured suit, whatever, but I think they're a fun card. They did a good job with the look of them, I think. There's David Montgomery, Harold Fannin again. There's a Patrick Mahomes hog heaven. We don't get... It is crazy how little you get Patrick Mahomes parallels. He's one of the most recognizable names in football, and he is one of the most impossible pulls. At least in the cards we get. I very rarely ever pull good Patrick Mahomes. We did pull that downtown of Patrick Mahomes a couple weeks ago. That was awesome. That was a Saturday morning break, too, I think. We got Kyron Williams, Orlando Gadsden for the Chargers, Malcolm Rodriguez, draft diamonds, Cortland Sutton, another Tampa Bay Buccaneer rookie, Benjamin Morrison, Quinn Ewers on the by Storm. We are not done top loading just yet. Ryan, congrats. Brandon Ayuk, Calvin Banks Jr. for the Saints, Michael Williams rookie wave for the Niners, and our final card is for the Bears, DJ Moore. All right, my friends, 4 calendars in the books. Let's take a look at what we got. We got some housekeeping to do with our hit counter and with our overview, and we've got our Leprechaun race to be had. So we're going to start with that first. We are going to bring up the world-renowned Card Lines Breaks Leprechauns. We got to clear it. We're going to edit our list, clear that. And what we're basically just going to do is left or right, which is most of these guys, it's left or right. And then we've got the 3. So if it's left, it's going to be Washington, Denver, LA, or Las Vegas, excuse me, and LA Chargers. If it's right, well, in this one, you wanted to go to the Chargers, that one we got. If it's to the right, it's going to be Minnesota, Jacksonville, or Miami. So we got left, we got right, and we're going to do a sprint. Let's do a 7-second sprint, touchdown sprint. Here we go. It's going to be quick. And it's going to go to the right. All right, so congrats to the Vikings, the Jaguars getting the Travis Hunter and RJ Harvey, and the Dolphins getting the Quinn Ewers and Ashton Genty. So congrats to the Jaguars. Congrats to the Dolphins. And now we've got our 3-1-up with Cam Ward. So I've got left, middle, and right. So left is Cam Ward, middle is Mason Taylor, and right is Jadon Blue. Here we go. Touchdown race again. It's the rights. All right, so congratulations, the Cowboys. SNN, you're taking home the introductions with a Cam Ward in there. So you got the Cowboys and managed to get a Cam Ward. Let's do our recap. We got the introductions going to the Cowboys. That one's going to the Dolphins. This one's going to the Jaguars. Then we got the Ewers, Patrick Mahomes, Trey Harris patch, Tesla by Storm, Scataboo, Egbuka Hog Heaven, Cleveland Trio there, Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan, Cam Ward. Oh, I was going to separate those two. Another Jackson Darts, Egbuka, Caleb Johnson patch, RJ Harvey, Omarion Hampton, Ashton Genty. The Giants trio, Travis Hunter, Ted McMillan, Cam Ward, Omarion Hampton, Ashton Genty, Travis Hunter. The Browns trio, Travis Hunter. Ooh, Hunter may have actually won this thing. Omarion Hampton, Henderson, Shador, Cam Ward, Pat Bryant patch, Ted McMillan, Scataboo, Cam Ward, RJ Harvey, and Pat Bryant, and Cam Ward. So, Omarion Hampton 4 times. Cam Ward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Ted McMillan 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And Travis Hunter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So a 3-way tie of some big rookies, 5 each. Congrats to the guys who had those spots. And then let's bring up that hit counter here and see how you guys did. Not the leprechauns, the hit counters. So yeah, everyone was way over that. I'm gonna say that's on me. Y'all did get JSN and Puka. So here's what we're gonna do. The hit counter was so bad. The break was good. The hit counter was bad. So all you guys that made a prediction, we're doubling you up. So we're gonna pretend as though you guys were all geniuses and picked 8 on the head. So Max, you guys all, Angel, Robert, Andrew, Coach Jay, Sean, and Kukrak, you guys all get it for the spot. Great job sticking with that. That was kind of an easy one. But also, we're going to give you guys all the double up on the number. You guys were so smart. You all picked 8. You were all like Nostradamus. It was crazy out there. Congratulations on your leprechauns. You're all doubling up. All right, my friends, I think I got a few minutes behind on our schedule this time. Oh no, I'm actually way ahead of our schedule this time. So that's all right. We've got one more break to go here, and we're going to go ahead and just keep the fun rolling here. We're going to be done way ahead of time. So probably we'll be done by 11:15 around there. So for anyone watching this on replay, if you came in at 11:15 and you're at the end of it and you're like, what the heck? I'm sorry. We got on a roll today. We're having so much fun, and I got those packs out quick. We can't stop. So we're just going to keep it going. So if you guys are watching on replay, appreciate that. And thank you guys for your understanding. For those of you that are joining with us, I hope you guys are having a great time. If you haven't done so yet on the socials and on YouTube especially, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Feel free to comment and things like that. Get yourself one of those little crowns for commenting. Right now, Coach Jay has got the number 1 spot. Angel's got the number 2 spot. Surfs Thomas got the number 3 spot. But keep the chat going. We got one more break. Hang out with us. Have some fun. Play along in the hit counter. If you guys are even willing, hit that share button on the socials, especially YouTube, and share our link with any of your friends. Get them watching our breaks. Get them watching our content. It helps us a lot, so we appreciate it if you guys are willing to do that. All right, now the Buccaneers are flat Optic, right? All right, so we move on to our third and final break, well ahead of schedule. I'm killing it today time-wise, so we'll take it. And we're going to finish up today with Optic break number 886, which is our Optic 2 retail boxes of Optic. Optic is a clean product. I love ripping it. If you guys remember, we did for a while, we were able to get a fantastic deal on the international hobby boxes. So we were ripping those for a long time, and that was a ton of fun. Those have become way more expensive, and we haven't been able to get more of them. But we now have the retail boxes, which you get quite a bit of cards, so it's a good value for there. So as I open the packs, let me say thank you for this break, for our Optic break. Angel's got the Cardinals and the Falcons once again. Joseph the Ravens. John G is going to try and get some Josh Allen love for the Bills. Sean the Panthers. James W, that is, the Bears. Lloyd with the Bengals again. They've been treating him well today. Jay the Browns. Whitaker with the Cowboys. We've got Mike R with the Broncos. Michael the Lions. Coach Jay with the Packers. Jay with the Texans. Kevin, my guy Kevin, welcome in. You got the Colts. Steve with the Jaguars. Michael the Chiefs. Renee with the Raiders. Angels getting after the Chargers. Get a little Lad McConkey love, maybe. We got Kevin with the Rams and the Dolphins. Michael is getting after the Vikings. Some J.J. McCarthy. The Patriots. Nathan, what can we do for you with Drake May, hopefully? Angel, the Saints. Anthony, the Giants. Kevin, the Jets and the Eagles. Alec, the Steelers. Steve, the Niners. Robert, the Seahawks. Angel, the Bucks. The Titans, the Steve. And Washington with Steve. So Steve can get you some Jaden Daniels. Mike, sorry, I forgot to say with the Broncos, but I hope to get you some Bo Nix. And James W, I hope to get you Caleb Williams. I have to respect Caleb Williams, even though maybe I can't top load him. I'm just kidding. If I pull a Caleb Williams, I obviously have to sleeve and top load that for you. But I hope that you get 18 Caleb Williams today, but the Bears lose. How about that? That's a positive compromise coming from a Packer fan. All right, that's half of the first box. This is almost as bad as the absolute calendars with how many packs you get, as Optic well known for 4 cards a pack. But I am a big fan of Optic. I think Optic takes the base Donruss cards and just makes them look so much higher quality. The cards are so much stronger. There's better quality control with them. They just look clean. And like Mosaic, I think I like a lot of the Optic inserts as well. I think they just look a lot cleaner than if they are on the paper version. But that's just my take on it. 2 more packs and then we'll get into it. So what I haven't done yet, Lou, welcome in, by the way. What I haven't done yet, guys, is shown you the hit counter. Shame on me, I'm just babbling away. Thank you guys for grabbing all those spots. Let me get the hit counter up. You guys can make your predictions in. So in the first break, if you guys remember, I said, hey, the playoffs are starting, so we got to celebrate the bottom feeders. And we did that for the AFC. So now we got to do that for the NFC. So these are the 4 divisional chunks, if you will. You got the New York Football Giants. You got the Detroit Lions. You got the New Orleans Saints. And you got the Arizona Cardinals. Those are the 4 divisional bottom feeders, if you will, for this year. So the hit counter is those 4 teams. Hopefully we can expect high numbers again because it's teams. So let us know which bottom feeder we're going to get the most cards of in this break, as well as what the total of all 4 of those teams combined together is going to be. And get your predictions in if you like free stuff, because you never know. Sometimes we just give everyone one like we did last break. Sometimes, I don't know if we're going to do it today because we're cruising, but sometimes we like to do trivia and things like that. So hang out with us in the chat. We got one more break. It's probably going to be about a 15-minute break here. And then we'll do some recapping, do some free stuff, and we'll send you guys on your way to once again go root for the Packers. We got Javarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey. Look at the 49ers getting greedy, Steve, with the first 2 cards. Congrats. There's Grady Jarrett. Our first rookie is going to be a Patriot, not maybe the Patriot we want, but Nathan will take a Jalen Polk for you to get you started. We got DK Metcalf, Jake Ferguson. Here's a silver of Josh Hines Allen for the Jaguars. Steve again, congrats. Ray Davis for the Bills. John, I think we'd like that to be a Josh Allen, but a Ray Davis rookie. I'm just that I got to get back in the mode of thinking about those teams here. Nope. Okay, good. Tyjae Spears. Tennessee made me think about that because in the first break I forgot Tyjae Spears until the end. There's Mike Evans for the Buccaneers. Sky Moore. Devin Culp rated rookie for the Buccaneers. Jacoby Myers. Scary Terry McLaurin for the Commanders. Zach Moss. And so out of the retail boxes, the kind of the exclusive parallels we get are these blue star parallels. And it's got the extra kind of star hologram in there, which is pretty cool. They are not numbered for the most part. I think you can get them numbered. But the first one's going to be Brian Thomas Jr. Still a good one, I think, because he should rebound. But boy, he had a rough sophomore year. But congrats, Steve, on the Brian Thomas. Devon Achane, Tyler Higbee, Von Miller. There's a nice Josh Allen parallel on my house. I was talking about the parallels for Optic. My house is probably my least favorite of the parallels, but it's still kind of a cool because it's kind of the comic booky feel. Harrison Smith, Sam Darnold, Jameson Williams, the Lions. This is our first entry for the hit counter. Detroit goes on the board. We're at 1, guys. Here's Luke McCaffrey rated rookie for the Commander. Steve. Jamal Williams for the Saints. The Saints are on the board. We're at 2 now. Keyshawn Butte, Tyler Algier. Braden Fisk, rookie for the Rams. Surprised we haven't gotten a Cardinal yet. We always get Cardinals. Aaron Rodgers for the Jets. Kevin. Jalen Hyatt. Ezekiel Elliott. And hidden potential, Brendan Rice. This card, the chrome is starting to bow a little bit. It doesn't reduce the value, but again, just basically the only thing to do about that is to sleeve and top load it to get it flat. Dallas Goedert. CJ Mosley. That is a Jet who are not in there. They weren't a bottom feeder this time. They're in the AFC they were, but we're on NFC. Miles Sanders. And there's King Henry. He was in the hit counter last break and didn't show up for us. But that is a nice blue star parallel for the Ravens, Joseph. Derrick Henry at mid-30s. This guy is doing stuff that rookie running backs can't do. Here's Cade Otton for the Buccaneers. Buccaneers are flying out this one so far. JSN for Seattle. CD Lamb. Rookie Devin Leary for the Ravens. Tony Pollard. Isaiah Pacheco. Kicker alert. We got a silver rated rookie for the Bears of Torrey Taylor. So James W. probably would prefer a Caleb there, huh? But we will get it. We got Malachi Corley for the Jets on the rated rookie. Jonathan Allen for the Commanders. Brian Robinson. Joey Burrow. We got the 2 oversized stained glass of him earlier. There's Brendan Rice again for the Chargers. Angel, congrats. And Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Zamir White, Jeff Okuda. And there's Malik Neighbors rated rookie. Again, his year unfortunately unceremoniously ended due to an ACL tear. Hopefully he comes back stronger than ever and the Giants offense does some good. That's a great one. Anthony for the Giants. And the Giants are on our hit counter. So we're up to 3 with a 3-way tie. Cooper's Cup is half full for the Seahawks now. Derwin James, Dawson Knox, and Treylon Burks for the Titans on the Blue Star parallel. Congratulations to Steve. Here is Jalen Ramsey, Raheem Mostert, Amon-Ra St. Brown for the Lions. I would not have predicted the Lions to be the last place team. I thought they might have won the NFC North again this year, but they just struggled most of the year. There's a best tutties with Goff and Laporta, so the Lions go up to 3 on the hit counter now. We're at 5 already. We got a Bosa, bro, for the Chargers. Joey Bosa, Angel, congrats. And Isaiah Spiller. Anthony Richardson, and Austin Eckler on the Blue Star Parallel for the Commanders, Steve. So no JD5 yet, but Austin Eckler. Optic is tougher to get the quarterbacks. I will say that. Next week, guys, we have, if you guys have recall back to some of the breaks we've done with the NFL Select cello boxes, those boxes deliver so many rookie quarterbacks. They are crazy. I got a couple more of those. We're running a break on those next week. So check those out. If you really want to get the 24 quarterback class, make sure you get in that break because those select cellos, they deliver quarterbacks like they're going out of style. Juju for the Chiefs. There's TJ Hawkinson. Honey Bijan for the Falcons. Patriot quarterback, just not the right one. But there's Joe Milton. Congrats, Nathan. We're warming up. We got the Polk, we got the Milton, and now we're going to get a Drake May soon. Devin Singletary for the Giants does get us another one on the hit counter. Chris Olave for the Saints gets us another one on the hit counter. Here we go. Dak Prescott's another rated rookie kicker for the Vikings. It's Will Reichard. Congrats, Michael. Reese Hall for the Jets. Dexter Lawrence for the Giants. The hit counter is lighting up right now. We're up to 8 now with a 2-way tie. Evan Ingram. There's one of those quarterbacks for the Broncos. How about a primary color Bo Nix? Congratulations, Mike R. I love that card. I like Bo Nix a lot. Congratulations. We got George Pickens, Devonta Smith. There's J-Love for the Packers. And our final card is going to be another one for the Packers. It is an A.J. Dillon Blue Star Parallel for Green Bay. So, Coach J, you got a Jordan Love and an A.J. Dillon Blue Star Parallel to finish off box 1. These Optic ones do go quick. We're at that halfway point, so it is time, everyone, to lock in your hit counter predictions. We have a 2-way tie, so it is tough to say who's going to take this. If the spots do tie, as long as you have one of the tied spots, you do win a leprechaun. So New York and Detroit are in the lead. Crazy enough, no Arizona Cardinals yet. That is kind of weird, but I guess that's sometimes how it goes. But we should end up with some Arizona Cardinals, but I don't think the Cardinals would have to get 4 and everyone else to get no more than 1. I don't see it being that lopsided. So if I were you guys, by process of elimination, you can get rid of Arizona more than likely. So now it's a question, will New Orleans get hot? And or Detroit and New York, who is going to take it? And then what that total number is going to be. We did get 8 to the halfway point. Hopefully we wind up somewhere around 15, 16 on there. And hopefully we can knock down some more of those quarterbacks. Again, Optic is a much tougher get of those quarterbacks than some of the other products. But hopefully this box will deliver for us. Right now, Bo Nix really the only one we managed to get. So I think luckily I've got some skunk packs ready for you because some of these teams with the 24 quarterbacks, I think I'm going to be owing you guys a little extra bonus here after this. But we will see what box number 2 has in store for us. And as we finish up, I've already plugged the socials in the store and all that sort of stuff. So you guys know what to do. Check it all out. Hit those like buttons, share all that stuff for us. We really do appreciate it. For anyone that has joined us today, whether it was live or watching us on replay later, if it is your first time breaking with us, welcome in to the Card Lines family. We hope that you will continue to come back with us more and more. We know you got plenty of options out there to watch for breaking entertainment, but we hope you enjoy this and you come on back with us. We're going to continue to try and keep our break volumes up, so there's plenty of opportunity for you to get your hands on some cards. We try and do modern and, well, it's all modern mostly, but some older stuff. We do, we have our hands on quite a bit of like 2020, 21 stuff, things that we were able to buy before the hobby really exploded. And then we have some other random things we try and mix in. We try and mix up years, products, hobby, retail, and kind of have a good mix of everything. So if it's your first time with us, hopefully we like what you like what you see, and you come on back for more. But again, I do want to thank everyone for giving us the opportunity to do this with y'all. It is so much fun. And I wish I could do this every day with y'all. We're trying to get to that point, but it probably won't be me on screen every day. But we are continuing to grow and hopefully add more breakers and have some more fun and more formats and all that sort of stuff. So the first half of 2026 is going to be a big year for us, and we appreciate you guys coming along the ride with us. So here we go. I'm going to take a drink of water, and you guys lock in your hit counter predictions. Lock those in. Here we go. Good luck. Max, close it up when you get a chance. There is Devonta Smith, Breece Hall, Joe Burrow, Jazan Newton for Washington on the rated rookie, George Pickens, Jeff Okudah, and we got a downtown. Hey, for the Broncos, Mike. You're not going to eat a skunk pack. Oh, wow. There it is, guys. That's the type of stuff we want to hit. It's not a downtown. It's an uptown. John Elway on the Denver Uptown. So we got a Bo Nix and a John Elway on the Uptown. Mike R., congratulations, my friend. I could not be happier for you. That is a big dog right there. We got an Uptown, my friends. What a cool card. John Elway on the Uptowns. Mike, congratulations. Super, super cool. And then look at that. He's coming right back with a Troy Franklin rated rookie for the Broncos. Here's Travarius Ward, Christian McCaffrey, Dawson Knox for the Bills. We got Cade Stover on the hidden potential for the Texans. Jay. Mike Evans, there's a Buccaneer. DK Metcalf. Amon-Ra St. Brown. So the Lions take a lead on the hit counter. They go to 4 and put us at 9. And then we've got the Broncos continue to roll with a little Jordan Humphrey on the Blue Star Parallel. So, Mike, congratulations. The Broncos turned this out to be a great break for you. I love the name Lil Jordan, too. Terry McLaurin, Tyjae Spears, Bijan Robinson. We got rated rookie for the Chiefs of Jaden Hicks, Jacoby Myers, Dak Prescott, a silver rated rookie of Ray Davis for the Buffalo Bills on the, that's not the press proof, but it's the silver prism rookie. Congrats, John. And we got Michael Pratt on the rated rookie. And that is, it looks like he's the Packers, but it's the Buccaneers. So, Rob, here's your case hit of a Michael Pratt rookie who is no longer in the league, but he's serving groceries somewhere, and you got his rookie card. There's another Bosa bro, Isaiah Spillier, Evan Ingram, Dawan Evans on the rated rookie for the Steelers, Devon Chain, Tyler Higbee, and there's another Jordan Love for the Packers. The Patriots, Nathan, we're going to get another one for you. Not a Drake May yet, unfortunately, but another Blue Star Parallel, and it's rated rookie Jaheim Bell. So we have danced around every Patriot rookie in the set, I think, other than Drake May. There's Harrison Smith, Sam Darnold, Grady Jarrett, Buccaneers, Rashad White, Angel. You got a nice one with Rashad White on a Blue Star Parallel for the Buccaneers. There's Jamal Williams for the Saints. So the Saints go to 3. We're at 10 on the hit counter. Keishawn Butte, Jake Ferguson, Keon Coleman. This is one of my favorite parallels that come out of it. I wish these were more prevalent. The play action parallels. I like these ones a lot. The rookie cards. It's a really, I think, really just clean looking card. Congrats to the Bills on that one, John. Brock Purdy having a phenomenal year. Najee Harris. Dalton Schultz. I love that picture of him. Audric Esteem, the Broncos continuing to roll through this break. Here's JSN again. Fred Warner. Khalil Shakir. Jaden Daniels for the Commanders. There we go, Steve. A nice, clean pretty well centered Jaden Daniels, Optic rated rookie. There's a nice one for Washington. Congrats, Steve. We got Tony Pollard, Cade Otton for the Buccaneers. Here's David Montgomery for the Lions. So the Lions go to 5, extending their lead. We're up to 11. Ricky Pearsall on the primary colors for the 49ers. Steve, congratulations. Jonathan Allen, Brian Robinson, Kirk Cousins for the Falcons, Josh Downs for the Colts. On a blue star parallel. Congratulations to Kevin with the Colt spot. Had to go a few more top loaders there. Justin Herbert, Zamir White, Myles Garrett, sack leader again, of course. Terrion Arnold, rated rookie for the Lions. So the Lions walking away with it now. They're up to 6, and we're up to 12. Derwin James Jr., Gabe Davis, Zach Charbonnet on a silver for the Seahawks. Rob, congrats. Eric All, rated rookie for the Bengals. Lloyd. There's Mostert and Cooper Kupp again. We got DeAndre Swift. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. Finally, we get a Marvin Harrison Jr. for Angel. And finally, we get an Arizona Cardinal for the hit counter. That was crazy to go almost 2 boxes without a single Cardinal. Especially because usually we pull a lot of Cardinals out of Donruss and Optic. And usually, anytime I pull 2024, I get the most out of this guy. I pull a ton of Marvin Harrison Jr. So that was odd that it took us almost 2 boxes to get one of him. But Angel, congrats. That puts us to 13 on the hit counter. Arizona is not going to win, though, I don't think. Hawkinson, Jalen Ramsey, Kyle Pitts for the Falcons. And we got another blue star parallel here of Tavondre Sweat for the Tennessee Titans. So, Steve, congrats. Having a pretty good break. Here's another Olave for the Saints. So the Saints go to 4, putting us at 14. That got a couple people a Leprechaun if it stays now. Juju, CeeDee Lamb. Another Zach Charbonnet. We had the silver of him before, and now we've got the silver blue star parallel for the Seahawks. So, Rob, congrats on the Zach Charbonnet blue stars. Dexter Lawrence gets the Giants up to 4, and we're at 15 now. That got a couple more people Leprechauns. Watch out. Devin Singletary for the Giants. Ho! They go to 5, and it puts that actually lost a couple Leprechauns for people. Isaiah Pacheco, and our final card for the Ravens is a silver Optic of C.J. Mosley. Congratulations, Joseph, on the final card of the breaks today. So here we go, guys. Optic quick hitters. We got some good cards out of there. Again, we've already talked a little bit at length. We could have done a little better on those quarterbacks, but we'll take care of you guys. Don't worry about that. But I want to thank you guys again for everyone who grabbed spots in those. We'll talk about the hit counter. We ended up at 16 with the Lions taking it at 6. So, Rob, Coach J, and SNN all grabbed Leprechauns for sticking with Detroit. And then Andrew, Coach J doubled up. And Lou, you guys each got Leprechauns for the total, either being at 15, 16, or 17 on there. So 6 more Leprechauns were earned in that break. Good job, and thank you guys for participating. Someone's phone. I just set off Siri on someone's phone. How about that? Here we go. Let's do a recap. We've got Zach Charbonnet, Tavondre Sweat on the Blue Stars. We did get a Marv Harrison. We got Josh Downs, Ricky Pearsall, Jaden Daniels, Keon Coleman, Rashad White, Jaheim Bell, Ray Davis, Lil Jordan Humphrey. We did get an Uptown, so that is the hit of the day for sure with an Uptown. AJ Dillon, Bo Nix is a great one. Austin Eckler, Treylon Burks, Malik Neighbors was a good one. Derrick Henry, My House, Josh Allen, and Brian Thomas Jr. And again, I'm going to give you guys all one more time before we get this away to Mike. Everyone can take one more drool on this Uptown. What a beautiful card. It is very clean too, Mike. It looks, I'm not a professional grader. It looks pretty good. I think that's a little dust down there, but I think it's okay. But the sides are good, so hopefully, if you do decide to grade this, hopefully it grades well for you, or if you sell it or whatever you do with it, congratulations. Cool card. I love when we get to pull those. That's a big hit out of a retail box. So thank you and congrats on that. All right, it is now time, my friends, to talk about some free stuff. You guys love it. I love it. I love giving away free stuff. What we're going to do, our leprechauns are going to run for a buyer's giveaway. We did 3 breaks, so I got 3 packs. First and second place are each going to get an absolute in there. We did not pull a kaboom today in the calendar, so there's a kaboom in each of these packs. Probably not, but we'll say there is. And then third place is going to get a score mega pack. And then same thing for our hit counter participants. There's going to be 3 prizes to give away. Same 2 more absolutes. We're going to be a total of 4 kabooms out of these packs. I don't know how that happens, but it's going to happen. And then a score pack for third place as well. So let's take on the hit counter giveaway first, and then we will do the buyer's giveaway. So let's bring our leprechauns back into the fold. We're going to clear that. I'm going to go and I'm going to grab all of our leprechauns that were won. 20 leprechauns given away today. Congratulations, guys. I'm gonna up the time a little bit. We're gonna run 21 seconds. That's how many, to represent how many touchdowns Watson is gonna have for the Packers tonight against the Bears. 3 of them, 21 points. So here we go. Top 3 places, or individuals, if you will, are going to get leprechauns. So if you get first, second, and third, you're just going to get first up by default, and I'm going to go down just to spread the love out. So here we go. Good luck. With 8 seconds left, Rob and Lou are running hot. Who's going to come through the middle? Because you know it's going to happen. Kyra gets through. All right, so Kyra, congratulations. You got an absolute pack coming your way. Lou, my guy Lou, you win again. You got another one coming your way. Congrats. Your leprechauns have been doing well for you in the last week or so. And Sean, congratulations. You got a score pack coming your way. It is now time for a buyer's giveaway. So we're going to go back, get our leprechauns back up there. Oh, they're already up there. Never mind. We're going to get our list back up there. Clear it off. And I'm going to go to our Mosaic list and grab all you wonderful people that bought into that break. There's 32 of you. All of the amazing folks that bought into the absolute break. 64 of you. And finally, the Optic amazing folks. Let's get you guys in there. Boom. 96 of you. That adds up to me. We're going to keep the 3 touchdowns for Christian Watson in there. And top 3 places are going to get some packs. Good luck, guys. We'll shuffle you once. And here it goes. Don't trip your leprechauns. Ten seconds left. I see Whitaker and Steve making a move. Got some action down low. So I gotta say, guys, that may have been one of the most boring leprechaun races we've had in a long time. There was like no big sprint at the end. It was just like everyone stayed in their spot and just jogged their way to the finish line. That shame on the leprechauns. Usually there's a sprinter there, but regardless, Steve, you took the lead and never looked back. So you have well earned your pack. Congratulations. Angel, you got a pack in there. You had second and third, so you were not going to be denied. And then Michael, by default, Angel can only get one prize. So Michael has the fourth place. You move up onto the podium, and you got a score pack coming to you. So that is going to do it for us today, guys. 3 quick football breaks. But man, it was a ton of fun. I hope you guys had half as much fun watching as I did ripping. Please have a great rest of your weekend. Don't forget to check out our auctions. We've got stuff closing tomorrow night for Monday, so grab those spots early and often. Make sure you guys go root for the Packers and everyone root against the Bears. Even James W. root against the Bears. But enjoy the playoffs this weekend. Good luck to everyone who's got teams in the mix, and I hope you guys get what you want out of the rest of your football season. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and those around you and all your loved ones. And never stop chasing that cardboard gold, my friends. Until next time, see you later.